Yo, 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 what's happening? So, individual asked me, why do I have so many accounts? So, let me get the record straight and kind of lay it down. I'm going to break to you down how scammers are on the internet and how they make money. But I only have a couple accounts. And if you've never seen me live on that account, then more likely it's not me. First of all, I'm never going to message you and say I have the best and greatest opportunity to invest in the world. Right? That shit don't even make any sense. And then they'll say, and then on the scammers, the ones I've seen, they'll say stuff like, if you invest $200, $300, I'll give you a 10x return on your money, and you guaranteed to get it. And it's on some like cryptocurrency. It's on some it's on cryptocurrency or Bitcoin or something, right? I don't even know what the hell these people even saying. But what they'll do is, and then they'll either send you to like a PayPal app or send you to like Telegram or send you something like that. And then when you own PayPal, they'll ask for $300, $400, something like that, and then they'll just they'll ghost you or block you. And then you got to go on another account and try to find out who they are, but then they're pretty much already gone. So what the accounts will do is they will make a profile that looks like mine, and the username will be the same because the username all the usernames can be exactly the same. But what they'll do is on the usernames, or they'll change the user ID, and they'll just slightly misspell something. Instead of the rich get richer, it'll say the with two E's, rich get richer, or the rich get richard with a D at the end, two D's, or a underscore, or the rich underscore get richer. And that little subtlety is what differentiates all these different accounts from me. So I'll only reason I actually this is the way I do it. If you want to work with me or learn about any type of system or process that I do, I always do it in person, and I do it one day a week, and at least that is for now, right? At least to the foreseeable future. I might not do it every week, but you know, it is what it is. So what that means is that if you wanted to work with me, if you wanted to see me, right, it's always going to be link in the bio. Come to the free class where you'll physically see me and interact with me before we conduct any business or move forward. If it ain't that, don't fall for it. So that's why you see so many accounts. You can actually be live. I'll be live, and the people will come to my live and then DM you from the live. They'll see you're in there, or they'll see who's following, and just go to the last 15 people that followed my account, and they'll say, "Hey man, I see you followed. I know you must be interested in investing, right? I got an investment opportunity. It's $200, it's $300, it's $500. Not a lot of money. The most I've ever seen somebody got for is $600, and the smallest amount was about 200 to 300. And then what's crazy is people will come to me and say stuff like, "Yo, man, you a scammer," and I'm like, "Yo, bro, I don't know who the hell you are." It was like, "You said you were gonna invest with me, and you took my money. I know it's not a lot of money to you, but it's a lot of money to me." And I'm just like, "Sir or ma'am, I've never seen you a day in my life. Not even close. So, like, who are you, and how can I help you? This is my name, and you said that to send you $300, and then you were going to double my investment in a couple of weeks or something like that." Like, it just really think about that. Does that even sound like something I would do? More than likely not. It doesn't even sound like it makes any sense. If if somebody had an opportunity to put money in a bucket and within 3 weeks double it, one, they probably wouldn't even tell you about it, and two, they will be dumping all the money they have into that system. If somebody came to me and I knew it was 1,000% legit, and they said, yo, all the money you dump into this bucket within 3 weeks it'll double, I'll sell everything I got, right? Because I know I'm gonna get it back, right? And then some of the time these returns that they're offering, they're like, one that I saw that said, yo, you get 600% return on your money in 3 weeks. 600% return in 3 weeks? Come on, man. That don't even make that return type of return amount is astronomical. Nobody's doing them kind of numbers. If that was the case, all the multi-millionaires and billionaires who invest billions and millions of dollars into Wall Street wouldn't even exist. They'll just dump their money to whatever hell the rich get richer with 3Ds will. So I just wanted to throw that out there. That's my scam alert. That's my warning. That they are out there. If you follow a comment, they'll literally message you or DM you and say, "Hey, it's me. Send me a telegram." First of all, most people in America don't even damn know what a telegram is. And then also, too, I'm not going to ask for your money like that, right? I'm not going to ask for $300 to invest, and I'm going to double, triple your money. That shit don't even sound like something I won't even do, right? I don't even need $300. The hell am I gonna do with that? But just saying, that's out there. All right, enough about that. That's my warning. So let's go ahead and get into some questions, because somebody brought that up and asked me why I got so many accounts. Now, generally, I have one account per social media. I do have a couple of like random backup ones, but you'll never know about it. You don't even know they exist, right? I'll just go on there and they're like a random username that ain't nothing to do with Rich Get Richard. It's a random white dude, a random old white guy, and I just go in there and be like anonymous. You'll never know it exists. Stuff like that. So, yeah. But yeah, let's get to some. I guess we can get the questions. All right. So I have a mentorship class starting. It starts Wednesday at 9 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the, I guess, master class or webinar or whatever the hell you want to call it. But yeah, we talk about buying cash flow producing assets. We talk about how to do all that stuff. And an individual just comment, how do I make the big money? Well, she must be new here because first of all, she don't follow, and I don't comment to anybody who don't follow. And then when she does follow, I'll kind of break it down for her. Oh, wow, and they follow. Yay, go figure. Okay. Welcome to the money side of social media. You know, the algorithm will always send you to whatever you're engaging with. If you like cats, they'll send you cat videos. If you talking about sports, they'll send you sports videos. And, you know, every once in a while, you'll end up a place that you probably didn't even realize you're supposed to be. Like people who generally on Money Talk, right? And I also think, too, I think sometimes you'll be talking about stuff and then social media will send you somewhere. You could say something like, you could be at home talking to your buddy or your spouse or something like that, and not even on the phone. You'll just be saying like, man, I need to get my money in order. I gotta get my finances together, right? And I really need to fix my credit or something like that. And then, boom, next slide, the next thing is credit repair, financial advice, financial guidance. You're like, man, get out of here. And you know, there's a guy that proved that right on social media. He said he wrote a keyword down, and he wrote it on a piece of paper, and then he just started searching. He just started strolling on social media, and then nothing, right? And then he got out of all the apps, and then he started saying that random word over and over and over and over and over again. And then he just got on social media and just started like strolling, and it started popping up. I said, man, get the hell out of here. I know they was listening. I know they do. But welcome. You're here on the money side of TikTok. And what I do or kind of specialize in is buying cash flow producing assets. So, for example, uh, what for what we generally do here is we focus on your credit, right? And then with your credit, we leverage your credit to get lines of credit or funding. You take that funding and then you buy cash flow producing assets. With that asset, it should pay for the amount of funding you get. So, for an example, let's say if you bought an existing business, right? Why would you start one whenever you can just buy one? Like, I don't know you from a can of paint, but it looked like your hair is done. There's a beauty salon within 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of you right now that's for sale. The owner doesn't work there. He or she just runs the booths. You probably been to a salon suite or you've been to something similar. Whenever you go in there and there's just a whole bunch of office spaces and people working there and they do hair, nails, barbershops, massages, and all that kind of stuff like that. Right? Somebody owns that space and somebody rents out all those spots to people. That person is an absentee owner. He is not there every day. He or she does not have to be there. So let's say, for example, you come to me and you say, "Yo, Mr. Rich, I need some funds," right? I say, "Well, how's your credit?" "Well, my credit's not the best." "Cool. Let's work on your credit. Let's get your FICO score up. Let's get your credit profile higher, and then we're gonna shoot for a certain number. Once we get to that number, then we're gonna get a business structure because you're not gonna be buying salon suites, nail salons, hair salons, pet grooming, tan salons, fitness, Anytime Fitnesses, Dunkin' Donuts, coffee shops, gas stations, Subways. You're not gonna be buying all this stuff in your name. That ain't happening. So you need to put it into a LLC, S corp, or C corp, and I'll teach you how to build that structure. And then you go for funding. You go out and you go to the banks and you say, "Hey, banks, I'm a good guy. I got good credit. I have business structure. Let me get some funds to grow my business." Which your business is a business consultant. You manage and consult businesses through acquisitions, through purchasing them. They're going to give you the funds. There's your down payment. So now you got credit. Your credit's good. You got the funds to do it. Now you go out there and you find one of these assets and you take it under control. And now, whenever you own the salon suites, whenever you own the barbershop, whenever you own the hair salon, whenever you own the Dunkin' Donuts or the coffee shop or the Subway, right? You hire a manager to do it. You're not in there every day. Why? Think about your job. You have a manager. Who owns the process? Your manager don't own shit. He's just an employee just like you. Or he or she is an employee just like you. You are an employee just like they are. They have no claim over any of that stuff. They can be fired just like you. So somebody owns that process. Everything is controlled or owned by somebody. Every process. Somebody to somebody. And if they're an employee, there's somebody above them. General manager, district manager, regional manager, whoever. Then you get to the CEO, and then the CEO, there's even an owner of them. Think of Walmart, right? You have department managers. I work in shoes. I work in food. I work in clothing. And then you have a shift manager. They run the whole shift. Then you have a general manager. He runs the whole store. Or a store manager. Then you have a regional manager. He runs all the regions. And then you have a CEO who runs all the stores. Then you got the damn owners. The Walton sisters and the Walton brothers. You think they in there bagging fucking groceries? How much you think they make? Throw a number out there. Y'all look it up. They own 45% of Walmart. Their net worth is $300 billion. $300 billion. Now, I want you to really think about this, right? I want you to use your head for more than a hat rack, and I want you to think about this. And I want you to not just blur out the answer as soon as I say this, but I really want you to think about it. How many hours a week do the Walton family physically work in a Walmart? Don't answer right away. Just wait. Just wait. Da, da, da. All right, you got it? Let me guess. It started with a Z. How many bags of groceries did the Walton family bag this week? Oh, clean up on aisle 6? They going in there and doing that? What makes that family and you any differently? And don't say stupid shit like money. That's a kiddie answer. Think beyond that. Why is this family so rich and you are barely getting by or broke? Because they have a cash flow producing asset that produces them income every month. On here, it says that they make $70,000 a minute. They make $4 million an hour. To make real money in America, you cannot physically do the work. Now, you can get ahead and you can make a great life. But if you want to live like other people, you got to start thinking like nobody else. First of all, you got to get rid of the mentality of, I physically have to do this, right? Every job can, one, be taught and or done by somebody else for the right price. If I bought a business and the business was making $400,000 a year cash flow to me, first thing I'm gonna think, the first day, okay, how many hours do I have to be here a week, and do I have to hire somebody? Can I hire somebody to do this? Right? And let's just say that individual is bringing in, I don't know, $90,000. So now your cash flow goes from 400,000 to 310,000. Ooh. But you're doing zero of the work. If you want $400,000 and doing 50, 60 hours a week, I guess that's fine. But me personally, I would rather take a $80,000, $90,000 pay cut and do zero than make $80,000 more and do all the work. And if you think so, I think you're on the wrong channel, because you are looking at this shit wrong. Now, I host a webinar, a free class. The link's in the bio. It starts in a half an hour. And I'll break a lot of this stuff down. Real estate, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, buying existing businesses, why you shouldn't even start a business. There's no point. In the next 7 to 10 years, there's going to be close to 9 million businesses for sale in the United States of America. Why build when you could just buy? You know, it's kind of crazy. It's almost like people have pride when it comes to building their own business. If you have that much pride, build your own damn car. Could you do it? Would it be probably cheaper? How much more time would it take? If you went to eBay and built a car, you know what? Fuck that. I'll give you all the car parts and I'll put them in your garage with a $10,000 worth of tools. $10,000 worth of tools, all the car parts, and I say, have fun. How long would it take you? Maybe 6, 8 months, maybe. Probably longer than that. And I'll give you 6 months if you're good with some couple of buddies and some beer. But while you spending 6 months building a car, I'm gonna go to CarMax and just buy the shit. You can spend 6 months building some shit, and then the bad part about it might not even work. You do all that crap and it don't even start. Yeah, I think I'm having a fuel issue or something. It's cranking, it's turning over, but I don't know why it won't start. You have a kink in the damn fuel line all the way under the seat somewhere, and you don't even see it. And now you troubleshooting for damn another 3 months. Now you a year in the hole trying to figure out how to get this damn car started. And I've been driving my car for a year. And now let's say that car I bought is making me money to drive it. And now the car you have don't make you shit because it ain't even doing anything for you. Oh my goodness. That's a dope analogy, Mr. Richard. Sometimes you surprise yourself, sir. I know. It's just comically impressive. Preaching tonight. Spitting bars, buddy. Moral of the story. If you build it, they will not come. Just buy it already built. And charge admission to come in. And once you get admission to come in, when people pay you to come into your facilities, you charge their ass. And then you pay the debt or the money you got to buy this establishment. You pay the bill, and whatever's left is yours. I love the Elon Musk story because it's super simple. Twitter was worth, when Elon Musk went to go buy it, $10 billion. Elon Musk said, I'll give you $40 billion for it. Elon Musk, you're a fucking idiot. You're so good with money, you overpaying for Twitter. Elon Musk leveraged his stock in Tesla. Means he put up no money. Goose eggs. He put up zero money. The payment to the bank for Twitter is about 200 million bucks. Elon Musk makes about $300 to $350 million a month off Twitter. Well, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but if I'm bringing in $350 million and my payment or debt servicing to the banks with 0% out of zero money out of my pocket is 200 million. That means I have a positive cash flow of 100 to 150 million dollars a month. Now who's laughing now? Who overpaid for what? Who's the idiot? You think he got all this damn money being dumb? He already did the math. You the one that didn't do the math. I did the math as soon as he said it. I said, yo, the evaluation on Twitter, if it's 10 million and he want to pay 40, that shit got to be bringing in some serious money. And you know what he did the first day? He sold blue check marks. And everybody said, nobody's going to pay for blue check marks. Are you a fucking idiot? 2 weeks later, Facebook and Instagram had it. Not so fucking stupid now, is it? Call me crazy, call me weird. Just look at it's just numbers. It's just numbers, people. Look at the numbers. If it financially makes sense, hop on it. And if it don't, 2 tiers, 1 bucket, I'm out. Say word. Word. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 100 million a minute. 0, 0, 0. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. Put me on, brother. Okay. I had to keep strolling. I'm way behind on comments. I'm 60 comments behind. Bad comparison. Man, you better get out of here with that. Shit. What? Bad comparison that I wouldn't build a car? I would buy one? I mean, you can build a car if you want. I'm not building no fucking car. Right? I'll put it like this. How many people you know have built a car? One, maybe, right? And then it really wasn't even a build. They probably just took it apart, cleaned it up, and painted it, and then put it back together. They didn't like went to a junkyard and scrapped a whole bunch of shit together. No, they just took some shit that was already pretty much done. But you rarely find somebody going to like the junkyard and find like a beat down car and tear it completely apart and rebuild it back up. No one's doing that, man. Nobody. But I need help getting rich. He will make more when he goes through TikTok. TikTok goes away? Yeah, TikTok ain't going nowhere. They're gonna find someone. Any thoughts on Grant Cardone? I can respect the hustle. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I know a lot of the people on these apps, man. So like we have like an understanding, right? I don't shit on people and nobody shit on me. I respect the hustle. All right. Grant Cardone has his times, but not quite my tempo. But I'm glad y'all in here. I'm glad y'all hanging out. 30 minutes, the class will start. Click the link in the bio, join the free class if you haven't registered yet. Let me go check it out real quick. I don't know how many seats I have. I don't know how many seats I have left. I apologize. Let me see something. Uh-oh. Ugh. Like 25. No, 24. My math a little off. Yeah, I got like 24 seats left. Hope no. If the 24 gets gone, I got to spend $100 to get more seats. Oh my goodness, please. I don't care if y'all come, but $100 for like 3 extra people or something. It's kind of crazy. It's like when you reserve a dinner party and they're like, how many guests you gonna have? I don't know, 20, and then you get only 15 people show up, but you pay for 20 people. That's the equivalent. So buying a new one might not be advantageous for some. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people don't like debt. And it's not the fact that y'all do or don't like debt. Y'all don't understand debt. That's why y'all don't like it, right? I'm gonna give you 2 pieces of debt right here in my hand. Debt A and debt B. Debt A is $10,000. Debt B is $1 million. $10,000, $1 million. Tracking? Debt B is just credit cards. You went on a vacation, you bought some shoes, you got some new tires for your car, bought some Gucci, you went to go see Beyonce in concert. Who knows? Dave Ramsey is not the best financial person I would listen to, right? And every month, the debt, this $10,000 costs you $500 a month. So regardless of whatever you do that month, that's going to be a $500 bill coming out your pocket every month. Okay? Now let's say $1 million worth of debt. You take that $1 million worth of debt and now you buy an existing business. And that business makes you $300,000 a year. $300,000 a year minus your payment on the debt. The $1 million has a payment every year of $100,000. I don't know, what's that, $8,300 some dollars a month? I'll just say $100,000 a year. So after the $100,000 is paid, you have $200,000 left. Now, which one would you rather have? $1 million worth of debt that has a payment of $100,000 a year that makes you $300,000 after you pay it, is you have $300,000, or $10,000 worth of debt that does nothing for you but take $500 out your pocket or $6,000 out of your pocket a year. Right? That's debt servicing 101. Right? Simple math, super simple. Once you understand that you essentially are using debt wrong, you've been taught your whole life every way to use debt wrong. Every way. Your whole freaking life. Society and all these clowns are teaching you the wrong way. Hey, man. I like that. Rolex and asset. You know, Rolexes don't depreciate really either. But hey, what do I know? You know, think about it like this. Think about it like this. Damn, I forgot my point. Damn. Okay, so buying a business, leveraging. Damn, what I was gonna say. Damn, man. I'm over here cooking and you over here blabbing. Damn, I forgot my thoughts. Oh, well, whatever. I was in the zone. I'll start over. All right. So, okay, yeah, society has taught you wrong. Okay. So let's break it down. Let's break down what society norms is. Hey, Mr. Richard, congratulations. You need to go to school. You need to do good. Boop. You need to learn your ABCs, do good in school, and you'll be successful. Okay, so now you're done with high school. What do I do now? Society. Hey, society. Hey, you need to go to college. That's how you're successful. That's how you get ahead, right? I ain't got no fucking money. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. So you go and get $60,000 worth of debt. All right. So you get $60,000 worth of debt to get a normal job at $35,000. Now you make $50,000 or $55,000 because you got a college degree. The average male makes $54,000 a year. So I'll base it off that. The average college tuition is damn near $75,000. You'll be paying that shit for the next 20 years. Whatever. So now you got $70,000 worth of debt. I'll say $50,000 debt, make this easier, right? So now you got $50,000 worth of debt. Oh, so now since you got this great job, you need to go and find a nice girl, a nice guy. You need to settle down. And then what do? You go out and you freaking find a girl or a guy, and then y'all get married, right? And let's say that wedding costs $50,000, right? You don't got the money for that shit. Put it on the credit card. Fuck it, right? So now you got $100,000 in debt from a wedding and a college education. But that's what people tell y'all to do. Get married, right? So, y'all need a house now, right? You want to live in an apartment forever. So go get a house or go have kids. Either one. I don't care what comes first. So let's go. You say you go have kids first, right? And the kids gonna cost you daycare every fucking month because both of y'all are probably working. Now she got to quit her job so you can, so you don't have to pay for daycare because daycare costs too damn much. So now y'all went from 2 incomes to 1 income, but you still got $50,000 worth of student loans. Now she got student loans too. You got to take care of, and then y'all still got that wedding debt. And then now you got to feed another mouth. But, society says, okay, now y'all doing great. Both of y'all got college education. You want to be in the best neighborhood for your kids before they get 4 years old. You don't want them going to the hood schools. You want them to go to the nice schools. So I got to buy a house in a nice area. But I saved up. I've been working hard. I've been working overtime. So I bought me a house in a decent neighborhood, right? So now I'm in more debt. They say the house costs $400,000, wow, right? So damn, now I got $400,000, wow, and you know, I go to work every day driving this POS car, and everybody in my job, yo man, I got this new F-150, I got this new Tacoma, I got this new whatever the fuck they driving, all this other trash. But you know, I work hard. I work overtime. I need me a nice car. So what do? You go get more debt. Let me get that 2024 Toyota Tacoma, 50,000 wow. So now you in $550,000 worth of fucking debt. And none of that shit makes you money. None of it. But then you want to go on fucking vacation, but you can't afford it because all your money goes to fucking debt. School, house, babysit, student loans, car payments. You got a car. You know, the wife gonna want a car too. If she ain't having it, no one having it. So now you gotta get her a little minivan and some shit because now she El Prego twicey. Now you got another fucking baby on the way. And she ain't going to work because she got to sit at home with these damn kids. So she need a minivan to take them back and forth to the nice school neighborhood you want to get it to. So now you got to fucking pay for another van. You got to pay for your truck. You got to pay for your fucking college education. You got to pay for her college education. Let's say you get a deferment on that and all this other kind of shit. And then all of a sudden you want to take a vacation. I work hard. How you going to pay for the shit? All your money go to debt. Fuck it. Put it on more credit cards. Disney World, here we come. I'm swiper like fucking swiper the swiper. Swiper the swiffer the sweeper, swiper. Shoot, 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 shoot. Right? You want that damn Mickey Mouse? You want a picture with Mickey Mouse? Shoot. You want to go to Atlantis Castle? Shoot. Oh, is that Princess Jasmine? Shoot. I'll figure it out later. And then you go to work and you're struggling, but you don't do shit all day. But you need a hobby. Let's say you want to go boating. You want to get a boat? You want to get a jet ski? You want to get a motorcycle? Just something fun and something just to live life. Now you put that shit on debt. Now you $700,000 in debt with one fucking income, 3 fucking kids, a wife that don't work, and a minivan and a shitty car. And then let's heaven forbid you get a rock and a nail in the tire, or heaven forbid the minivan don't start, or heaven forbid there was a heavy storm and your roof need to be repaired, but you sign up for a $4,000 deductible because the fucking insurance was too damn high. And who told you to do this? Society! All of it! That's just a joke. Welcome to the place where we say fuck the society norms. And I'm sorry for cussing, Auntie, if you're listening. Here, we leverage debt. We don't live off debt. That shit is trash. You got to break the cycle. And ain't no better time to do it than today. Free webinar. 15 minutes. You want to come? Come. If not, oh well. Take it easy. All right. Facebook. Damn, man. Y'all on here bumping. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. I have to get off here because I got to log into my program. But if you are interested, click the link in the bio. Join the free class. It's free. It's about an hour long. If you already been to it, you don't need to come. But if you want to come, I don't care. TikTok, stay with me. Stay with me. All right. Facebook, Instagram. X, YouTube, Facebook. Where the fuck is Instagram? Oh, nobody on here from Instagram. Are they? Am I tripping? I need to go to my Instagram and see if someone in there. What do I sign up for the paid class? It's free, Larry. Click the link in the bio. All right, y'all. See y'all in class.